There we go. Live once again. Friday night smoke sesh. What's going on? Me and Kayla just smoked a fucking huge joint, so I'm toasted. And yeah, wanted to hop on here for a little bit and just see what was going down with you fuckers. There's updates. I guess you could sort of look at this as a channel update in a way, but basically I have a new zine that I'm 50% done the illustrations for, so I still have 8 I've done 11. I still have 8, plus I got front cover, back cover, inside front, inside back, but I already have all that shit planned out. It's just getting it down. But I've been averaging like one of these drawings a day minimum, which is awesome. So it's technically going to be Raise the Dead 7, but there's also a subtitle, and that's the one thing that I have yet to give away. So I'm just going to make sure that we are rolling here. I just realized that my HDMI cord is in, so that could be fucking with the sound, but we're about to find out. What's going on here? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, seems to be good. All right. So I'm just going to mute that and have that playing in the background, because famously I've used this app that I'm using right now, Melon app, but now it's called something else. What the fuck's it called? Talkstudio.streamlabs is what I'm using. And I've used it before, and I've streamed for like half an hour or maybe even longer, and I came to realize that it was not even working, which was a pain in the ass. My desk is a little bit in disarray right now because I've just been neglecting it. Congratulations to, I believe that the name was Creeper1. He's the one that won that contest, and I shipped his stuff out during the week. And I also was in contact with Sawblade666. I might have mentioned this last week, but I was talking to them in the streams. I like to pop in those streams as much as I can, because I think Sawblade is amazing, and it's crazy to watch him work. So we were talking, and I said, yeah, I'll send you guys some comics or whatever, and I shipped those off. So I know they're at a con right now. I don't expect that package to get there anytime soon, but they said they'd review it on the YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. I'm stoked about that. I only sent the best of the best. So Cammy's in the house, Blue Electric, what's going on? Yeah, I have a new zine coming out. I'm not going to announce what it is, but it's heavy duty. Okay, it's heavy duty. It's going to be in the same size as the graffiti zine. So the graffiti zine was slightly smaller because I cut the edges off, and I love the way that it looks. So I'm going to be doing that size, and it's an homage to something that's a personal favorite of mine. I can't really say too much other than it's a company, and or maybe a studio, I guess you could say. It's going to be insane. Like I got 11 drawings to go. Okay, so, or I got 8 drawings of something, and then front cover, back cover, inside and back, front cover. You know what I'm fucking saying. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And it's supposed to storm like a bastard tomorrow, so that might even incite me to do a drawing or two tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, I'm fucking stoked. I'm not only that, but I also got the Raise the Dead Cinema 187 issue 666 coming up, and deadline for submissions for that is definitely September 1st, 2024. Stay tuned for that. And I have a comic that I've got 7 pages laid out in roughs, and it'll probably be as many as 14 to 15. We'll see. I'm not going to try to like fucking overdo it or kill myself, basically, like I did with that last one, with that Blood Drunk comic. That was a lot. That was the longest thing I ever worked on, other than like consistently. Like, not, there was times where I took a week off from working on it, and shit like that, but I'm still working on the Beavis and Butthead boot. I'm fucking slow. Well, you got plenty of time for that. Plenty of time. Like, there's all of June, July, August, 3 months. Fuck, I'm acting that's like a long time to do a comic. Fuck. But yeah, one thing I can show you is this is what I did. I did this recently. It's just like a little homage to the Ninja Turtles. So Ralph playing off of one of his famous, or excuse me, like this is a line from Ninja Turtles. If you know the line, pizza dude's got 30 seconds. Well, in this case, pizza dude's got 30 hits of strong acid on this pie for you, pal. And Michelangelo's like, cowabunga. Cowabunga. One thing I really like about this, Kayla mentioned, is like the ankles. They said they look kind of sick. I think this Ninja Turtle turned out fucking not too bad. Not too bad at all. Like, you know what my reference was an action figure, because I didn't really want to like fucking steal someone's like exact like pose or whatever. So I was looking, I just typed in like original Ninja Turtles, and yeah, those action figures turned up, and like it's not exactly the same, but I mean I followed it pretty closely. So yeah, that was a good one. I like that. You know, I think 2024 it's got a decent amount of quality art out of me so far, in terms like, you know, speaking for myself obviously, or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I need a sip of water already. Again, these zines can sometimes take fuck all time to make, and then other times it, you know, you're working on it for a while. So I'm happy to see that most of the submission contributor copies of 187 number 5, like they've all been shipped for weeks now, but they're working their way overseas and stuff. I got hit up by I think it was Dos Pico, who's in the zine, was like, hey, you know, blah blah blah, I didn't get it yet. And I said, just, you know, just be patient, you know, it's gonna fucking, it'll get there. It took almost a month to get to Hippie, and Hippie lives 3 hours away from me, and it took a month to ship. How fucked is that? So, and this guy's in Australia, you know what I mean? So it's fucking mental, man. I think you're on a roll creatively. I think I am too. Right now, I'm definitely, it's what I call a creative renaissance. Every once in a while, you just kind of like get this spark of like, okay, I gotta, you know, get this going. And as long as like there's you know, like things that I'm interested in, there's like no shortage of zines, because I could literally make a fucking zine about like Marvel comics, you know what I mean? Like that's something that could happen, you know what I mean? Like if I was gonna do Marvel comics though, like Filthy Ralph, obviously, like these wouldn't be like Marvel comics like that you fucking might know or love or hate, but like my character Filthy Ralph interacting with the Hulk, you know what I mean? Or like Filthy Ralph, like the ones that I'm definitely gonna do, the Hulk, Wolverine. I really want to do Doctor Doom, just because I want to draw Doctor Doom, and maybe Galactus. Like there's a lot of stuff that I feel confident enough that I could actually like attack at this point. Like I think I could probably pull off an okay Hulk that would be in my style. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be fucking Sam Keith's Hulk. All right. It wouldn't be trying to think like Todd McFarlane or any of the other artists that worked on the Hulk. It's not going to be that. It's going to be my version of the Hulk. It's kind of like how like that is obviously taken from, like I said, that action figure, but you can tell that that is like my drawing if you know my shit. You know, I think Ralph's head is like, that's a really good solid Ralph body. I would say the shoes are kind of weak, like especially compared to some of the shoes that I've drawn recently for this zine. Like here's the pages. These kind of hard to tell, but these are all the drawings for this new zine so far, and I'm looking forward to getting that out. That'll probably be either sold separately, like not going to be sold with 187, like not a freebie. Like when 666 comes out, there's Raise the Dead 666 Macaroni and Dope. That's the one that comes with that. Nothing really came with number 5, just because, you know, I was in the middle of like fucking, like, you know, it's just like a lot of fucking work to do shit. I didn't get it done in time. So using the action figure is smart. Yeah, it's fucking good. I'm gonna send you some pics from the booth. Yeah, fucking definitely. Definitely. My uncle Mike messaged me earlier. He found crumb at a thrift store for $2, and I'm jealous because I don't even fucking have that. So I told him, I was like, oh, I'm jealous of that. Thinking he might be like, fuck, I'll trade it to you. I'll sell it to whatever the fuck. I want that shit. I could get it off him. I know it. But it depends on if there's good features or like a commentary or something, then we're talking. But other than that, if it's just a movie, I've seen the fucking movie. I want to own it, obviously, but I'm not gonna, have my pants pulled down over the price, especially if you got it for a toonie, which is $2 Canadian. A toonie. Oh my god. So what was I getting? Oh yeah, so the new zine that won't be like a freebie like Macaroni and Dope's going to be with the next issue. I've already gotten people submit stuff, gotten people message me about issue 6. It's going to be good. The one thing I'm going to have to get is a better stapler, because the stapler I have, I'm not going to go through that again. It still works on like, Filthy Ralph comics, Blood Drunk, all that stuff. But like in turn, 187 is just too much for that stapler to handle. It fucking, there's times where I got to do it like 3 times on like, and it just, I don't want to shred up these books. Like if anyone was looking at like copies of issue 5 and they were like, it looks like this was stapled, and someone fucking pulled the staple out and restapled. Yeah, it's because that happened because that stapler was fucked. Like I said, it's too thick. That was like, shout out to Death by Derek, who made like this really fucking awesome video that's on the channel. He said it's like over 70 pages, and I was like, fuck, like when you say it like that, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, because like I know a Filthy Ralph comic is like 8 pages, but that shit's like fucking crazy shit, man. It's mental, if you know what I mean. Water. Yeah. So the title of this stream is New Zine, which I've talked about, and collecting. What was that? Something about collecting, right? Let me look. I gotta find it. Collecting and more. Okay, yeah. So like as far as collecting goes, like I really want to go through the collection, the comic book collection specific, and the movies, and really go, okay, what am I keeping 100%? What can go downstairs like in a tote, and what do I want to get the fuck out of here? Because space is definitely running out. Like this room is already like I have this fucking printer. I just got this printer a couple weeks ago, and it's huge, and I'm like, I don't want it to stay where it is right now, but I got very limited options here. I could move this desk that I'm sitting at, but if I move that, then the TV's not going to be above it, and the TV's mounted on the wall. I'm not going to fucking, I just did that with everything I have. I had to cull so much shit. Yeah, it's, some shit you don't need, right? I printed a bunch of stickers last stream, and there's one of them. There's that arcade. This is like an old fucking design, and I printed a bunch more. I printed like I don't know if you know that Kayla's in the house. Ping ping. What's going on, baby? Fucking Devil's Rejects, at the beginning of Devil's Rejects, when it shows the mugshots, I printed that as a fucking sticker, and it is a sick sticker. Okay, I can't really, I mean, I can kind of show it, I guess, but let's see. So like if you look right there it is right there, and that's Rob Zombie bullshit. There's Easy E, I printed that one, and then there's one up there which is one of my drawings. Spray painting. Jesus. Anyways, yeah, I'm really stoked about Kayla. I just showed Kayla all the fucking drawings, and what's it called? The like she knows the idea of the new zine. VZ, what's going on, homie? How the fuck are you? I think that VZ is gonna think it's pretty fucking sick, and like I have the cover in my head. Like there's 2 different versions of it, right? So I'm just like I know what the covers are going to be. I just don't know where to put which one where. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different fucking variations of this idea I'm doing without giving anything away. Like it's honestly, it's ramping up to be like the best standalone zine that I've ever made, and it's actually one that means a lot to me, and is also probably going to mean a lot to the people that are around the same age as me. Okay, because like I've said before, like we were all kind of raised on the same stuff, right? And let's just say it's gonna be fucking sick. VZ's in the house. VZ, man, fucking. I was looking through my super chats last stream, and you weren't there. Me and VZ have this thing going on because we both hate people that have super chat. Like it's not that I don't think I'm gonna speak for us both right now. It's not that we hate super chats and like Patreon and stuff. It's just like it's just cringe because we're both fuckers that like we don't just get fucking cash like got like handed to us like that. So like and like you see people like there's another channel I follow. Rafi was here, who's like an artist on YouTube. He made one or like this week or whatever the fuck talking about like putting his art on for sale and was like embarrassed or something. It's like, dude, put your fucking shit on sale. Who gives a fuck, man? Stop like the reason why you're struggling and all this is because you're charging who knows. I don't know how much he charges for a painting. Let's say he charges $2,000 for a painting, okay, and people aren't paying that. Drop it down, man. Or like, so I know people that I don't know them personally, but like on Instagram that charge like 30 grand for like a drawing. You know what I mean? And I just seen the Sawblade is in some fucking con right now in Austin, Texas, and like his brother was like flipping through some of the original art, and it's like that Tomb of Terror thing is like 1,500. That's reasonable. The Spawn thing I think is like 3 grand. That Spawn thing is fucking huge and it's phenomenal, right? And this is like I don't know. I fucking hate e-beggars, man. That's what makes me. That's why I don't watch The Nerd anymore, because like as soon as you start the fucking video, it's like the ball trimmer or the video game or the VPN or any of that shit. As soon as if that's what your video starts with, I can't take you seriously, man. Because there's no way. What you're telling me, they're giving you enough money to pay your rent for the month that you're gonna fucking sully your good name that way? Mental. What's super chat? Super chat is like people can like send you a message, like they can write a comment, but like they can send money with it. And like my you can't even do that on my channel right now because I'm not a fucking Casanova of the tube. So I'm slacking over here, man. But like it's these cocksuckers that I've said this in the past too, man. Like they fucking quit their job, they quit everything to go YouTube full time, and then it doesn't pan out for them, and then they're like constantly, shoving these things in your face, like these ads. Like you're watching a video and there's like 10 ads in the video, and they're not even like shitty YouTube ads. It's like do you hate having hairy balls? Like the ball trimmer one is one that you see all the time. Manscaped and like this fucking soap that the Dr. fucking cum soap, basically. It might as well be called Dr. Squatch or whatever. Not a fan. Might be rude, might be whatever, but hey, fuck them all, man. If it gets to the point where you can pay your rent with YouTube, then you're doing all right. But until then, what the fuck is 34 cents gonna get? You're gonna give up your integrity for 35 cents a month? I don't know. I think that's why a lot of channels get fucked up. Cutie, I can hear myself. It's crazy. For 10 cents, but you know what I mean? It's fucked. What do you make off fucking YouTube video? A lot of these people, I follow this channel called Red Cow Arcade, and they sort of like broke it down. Like this video that they posted that was like super fucking like successful for like their type of shit. They got like $400, but it was like fucking like a lot of views and like a lot of like what is it called? Like interaction with the video. People watch the whole video and it's like an hour long, right? So it's, I don't know. I really don't know. I gotta look at these fucking photos that were sent. Cuties out there watching me. Oh, fuck. The comic looks sick, Hammy. What the fuck? This is sick. Yeah, you got Beavis and Butthead looking pretty fucking sick. Wow. That looks dope. Well done. Yeah. So that's my rant. That's my fucking rant. Are you on mushrooms out there? You might as well fucking come in here. Cutie? Yeah? Are you funny? What? Are you on mushrooms? No. You're funny. I'm very funny. Hold on a minute. I need to steal a handful of whatever she's eating. Here I am. I just steal some popcorn. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been right. It's so hard to keep it legit looking. It is. It's hard to make it like stay looking exactly like them. You know what I mean? I want to keep the comic looking like, yeah. That's where you're gonna have to really fucking just, you're probably gonna pick your eyeballs out because it's so like one character I've always tried to draw was Bart Simpson. Never fucking looks like Bart Simpson. So I haven't drawn him in a while. He's actually in one of those comics. I actually think it's right here. Conveniently enough. Like, this was as close to Bart Simpson as I could get to. And then there's Milhouse. I think Milhouse looks better, honestly. But, yeah. You'll be fine. Just fucking practice. Just keep... There's my Beavis and Butthead. This is on a sticker. But, like, obviously it's... Like, you can tell who it is, but it's my, like, my character. Or, like, my style, whatever the fuck. I had to watch so many videos and episodes. Yeah, oh yeah, fuck. Best thing to do is get go on Google and just fucking find some sick photos and just jack them basically. Cause like it's gonna look like fucking Beavis and Butthead. It's not like obviously don't trace it, but like look at it, use it as reference or whatever, and get your own flavor onto it. Both look spot on. When is Filthy Ralph gonna have a filthy gal? Well, he kind of does in this new comic. Like I can show you a little bit of that. This is not the private, or not private, but like under wraps comic. He's in a hotel screwing this broad, man. So she is like a filthy prostitute, but this is like a comic that I need to fucking get back to, man, because this is, you know, so there's that and then that. It's a lot, man. It's hard to make a comic. Try it. If you've never made one, don't ever say anything. If you've never wrote a song, wrote a book, or fucking made a comic, don't ever act like it's easy, because it is a nightmare at times. What's that? I don't know. She might have been talking to Ollie. You wrote a song for me? Nice. Done that too, just to make sure the details are right. Yeah. Yeah, I remember her. Of course you do. Filthy prostitute. Oh, she is a filthy prostitute. Filthy. She's a savage she-wolf vixen of the night. Filthy road. Well, it's supposed to be in the app. That comic takes place like during an afternoon, basically. And you know, I could probably fucking have that done if I worked on it. Like if I did like a panel a day for like, or like 2 panels, depending on like what happens at work and shit like that. Because sometimes you can kind of squeeze a little drawing in at work. You know, get it done soon enough. Because I love, like I said, I love the feeling of like putting these into print. You know, look at that. Look like a fucking like a goon, but I don't give a shit. It's fucking awesome with the back cover. Ricky Paradis comic. Like if I was like a kid and you fucking handed me this and were like and said this, you're gonna make this when you're fucking grown up, like I would lose my mind. Like this is basically like my fucking this is like healing my inner child making this shit. How does that sound? Like every time I do a drawing and stuff, I'm like trying to impress like my little kid version of me fucking sitting there going, I want to draw. You know what I mean? Rate Rob Zombie's flicks from worst to best, Rick. Kayla liked how I said healing my inner, but it's true. It really is true, man. So to rate my Rob Zombie flicks, okay, so top three, like I kind of need like a piece of paper almost, which I don't have. I can use this fucking, no, I can't. Oh, you know what, there might be. Okay, so I gotta kind of put it on paper for a second. So there's House by the Cemetery, or excuse me, House of 1,000 Corpses, Devil's Rejects, Three from Hell, Lords of Salem, 31, Halloween 1, Halloween 2, El Super Beasto. I'm a Rob Zombie fan, trust me, I know them all. El Super Beasto, Monsters, which I haven't watched yet. I think that might be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That seems about right. So, number 1 is definitely Devil's Rejects. Number 2, I would say Lords of Salem. Number 3, we'll go with Halloween 1. Number 4, Three from Hell. Number 5, House of 1,000 Corpses. Number 6 would be H2. Number 7 would be Super Beasto. And then number 8 would be 31. And then I can't really rank the monsters in there because I haven't seen it yet, but that's what it would be. So House. So it would go Devil's Rejects, Lords of Salem, Halloween 1, Three from Hell, House of 1,000 Corpses, Halloween 2, Super Beasto, and then 31. 31, I got to rewatch it. Like I've seen clips of it recently, and I was like, fuck, I kind of want to rewatch that, but yeah, was that? No. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Devil's Rejects was my number 1 too. What was that? Fucking goddamn TV control. My mouse is like on the fritz right now. But that's my whatever the fuck you want to call it list. I don't know. There's a lot of good things about Rob Zombie, and there's a lot of people that fucking hate his stuff. And it's like, you know what? Like to all those cocksuckers out there that are like thinks that he ruined Halloween and this and that. And it's like, okay, so what do you think? Like the people that hate those Rob Zombie films but love those new Halloween films are fucked. All right. They honestly need to go check themselves into a fucking psychiatric hospital because those new ones were dog shit. They were destined to be dog shit. The best scene of those 3 films was in the first fucking trailer, in my opinion. The girl in the bathroom stall and he fucking drops the teeth over top. That should have not been in the trailer. That should have been like you're watching the flick in the theater or at home or whatever. You're watching it, it's going, and then boom, you get a scene like that. You know, I don't know. Radioactive's in the crib. What's going on, homie? How the fuck are you doing? Good to hear from you, man. I'm with you on that. Facts there, dog shit. Oh yeah, Halloween movies are better than the new ones. Oh, they're so good. Those new ones, they're better. Okay, the only Halloween movies that those Rob Zombie films are not better than is the first two Halloweens. The third one is well, I don't include that one with the Michael Myers mythology, if you want to fucking call it that. But Halloween 4, 5, 6, everything above that, it's so fucking unwatchable and horrible, man. For me, I can't do it. I grew up during the fucking Halloween H2O and Resurrection and all that. Those were the ones that were coming out when I was a kid. Did not like them. Didn't like them then. Don't like them now. I pretended to like them because I was like, eh? This might require me. I think she said smoke break, so I think that means I'll be right back. Give me a second, you guys. Give me a second, you guys. Did you say smoke break? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on, close this up. All right. Here we are. Everyone's probably like, yo, what the fuck? Now I'm even more fucking high. Let's see what's going on in the comments, you fuckers. 3 is an odd child. One people could a lot take or leave, but it has been most badass if it continued on that path. Yeah. Send Rick some pics from the comic I'm doing because about head and need to send. Fuck comics are no joke. I don't know how you and Rick do it. I'm fucking inspired by Riki-oh, man. That guy's a mental fucking patient when it comes to that shit. He made that fucking. The third one is like 30 pages, and it's all like insane. I'll never shit talk another comic book artist again. We can shit talk it if it's shit. But I mean, like, if it's like, like these fucking cocksuckers that are like Poindexters and they never even made a comic, It's like all these like comic book fucking YouTube channels are like the artist dog shit. And I'm guilty of saying that and stuff too, but like it's just coming from some guy that's fucking collecting strictly slab fucking copies of the latest pieces of shit. That makes sense. Nice. I saw a painting you did that looked really good. Was that acrylic? I'm about 4 pages in on issue 6 comics, so I'll send you guys some of that and when I get a free minute, but I gotta go back in. Riki-oh, thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate you coming through, dude. I know you're working like a motherfucker. Acrylic and pencil crayons for sure. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. Yeah. It looks spot on, but I'll send you guys some stuff soon. Yeah, definitely fucking shoot some stuff over Riki-oh. I'll let you guys. I'll message you guys. We need to do like a group chat or something. I think that would be sick. That'd probably be like the best. Or whatever. I really don't fucking know. Like I have group chats with like a couple of buddies, and it's not bad. I started a Discord at one point, but like I never fucking added anyone to it. I didn't even tell anyone that I really had it because I was like, this is too fucking. I don't want people to have to like download this obscure app, or not obscure, but like I don't want anyone to have to download this app and then, I've watched those things die before, and it's kind of, because no one really people want to constantly like chat and stuff, and it's like, but you kind of can't because work and shit or whatever the fuck. And people are usually doing shit like that when I'm at work, so I never get in on any of that. Like same with the fucking, what's it called? All the special screenings and comic jams and all. I don't know if I want to go to one of those fucking comic jams, honestly, now, because like I feel like everything's catered to a certain demographic that like I would be the only one there with Filthy Ralph stuff, and people would just be walking past, and that happened. Like I went to my first zine fair was in September. And I did all right. And everything that I had left over, I just gave to the people that were running tables. But it was mostly people making stuff that were like very, shit that I didn't give a fuck about, honestly. Like none of it, like there was only a few people like Housey Cult, who does Michael Mouse, was there. And I forget that chick's name, but I think her Instagram handle is like Patterson. Like them two are in cahoots. Like they go and like sell their comics together and stuff like that. I got a comic that she did called Batman. I forget the name of the subtitle or anything like that, but good stuff. It was them and then me, and that was it for that kind of stuff, for like comics and stuff like that. Like there might have been comics, but it wasn't like, it was like uber digitally and stuff like that. Like it wasn't like nothing wrong with digital stuff, and like I've done digital coloring a few times, but like I've never drawn digital because I don't have a way of doing it, and I'm not interested, because like rest in peace Ed Piskor, like hearing the sound of like the paper tearing up is like half of the fucking high, you know what I mean? Because when you're making a drawing, like when I do Filthy Ralph's face, the only time that it ever gets fucked up is like if I fuck up the drawing, it's because it happened in the first like 3 lines. So like his 2 eyebrows, his 2 eyes, and his nose, and then his cheekbone. The cheekbone gets fucked, gotta redo it. That I've done same with the skull. Once I get to a certain part of drawing a skull, if I fuck it up, I'm like, hey, I gotta redo it because can't handle that shit. That would be actually like we always chat art, and I think it'd be cool to just check in the groups can go. I think the problem with group chat things, this is what happens to them. I think people turn off the notifications. I'm guilty doing that because sometimes like you gotta understand, like I got a couple buddies that like send like a million, like it'll just be like the word goof like 1,000 times, like 1,000 times. And it's just like, boom, boom, boom. Like you could ask Kayla, like back in the day, like my phone would be going off all the fuck. She'd be like, who the fuck is texting you? And like it was Goofy Futt in the chat. He's one of the guys. And but the thing is, I'm guilty of doing it back. I would write fucking goof with like 1,000 O's and then just copy and paste it for like not 20 minutes, but like enough to get your phone going off. Like we would always chat art, and I think it would be cool to check in. Yeah, it'd be cool, man. Like, but like I said, like that's, and like I also I don't know. At one point I was thinking about making a group chat, all the contributors of 187 to like save me like the fucking headache, but I didn't want like the conversation to get too far ahead, and then people would just open it and be like, hey, I'm not fucking reading all this, like that kind of thing. So everyone's messaged fucking individually, and I'm like, hey man, what's going on, dude? Blah blah blah. I've been talking to some people that are going to be in issue 6, and it's looking pretty sick, man. It's looking pretty sick. Like I got to get this comic. I got 3 months now. It doesn't seem like the last comic I did in 2 months. Took me 2 months, but like I said, that was a lot of time in between. And I did so much stippling. Cammy, did you see that fucking comic that I did? That blood drunk comic, like all the dots, like that fucked my wrist up. It had my wrist fucked up for a while. I feel like I'm shouting right now. But yeah, that shit had my fucking wrist all fucked up because of like all the little dots and shit. Like, and they were big pieces of paper. Like, here's the fucking. I wonder if I got a copy of it right here. I think I do. Like a stack. There it is. Yeah, I do have a copy. Nice. So like when you look at this comic, like this is the size of the page. Like that's the original art, and then that's the zine. So everything is super compressed. It looks good. It's I scanned it in high quality, and like I think it looks good and everything. But like a page like that with all those stones, like man, it fucking took a long time, and it was crazy. That page it says right here, some done on mush. So there's the honesty street right there. I didn't do the whole thing on mushrooms, but I need to get a portfolio for those pages, and they're on sale at BJans right now. So I might invest in one just to have for the comic pages, because they're sticking out of like this is how they are. You're gonna puke when you see this. This is how the comic pages, my so-called fucking beloved comic, is sticking out the top of a binder, and I don't want those to get effed up. I'm gonna have to get a new spot for my actual art, because I mean I could leave it on that shelf there, but I don't know, like once I get that portfolio, I don't know if it's gonna fit on the shelf. I might have to move one of the previous ones up. I don't know. That comic was worth it. Look great. Trash Dash in the house. What's going on, Trash Dash? How the fuck are you? Trash is chilling. Yeah, I'm just talking a bunch of crazy shit. That fucking last one, yeah, that was a lot of work. Like a few people from the UK, because they're the recent ones to get them, messaged me about the hand letter, not just the UK, but like some other fuckers, but about the hand lettering with all the articles. They're like, did you hand letter that? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, you're mental. I said, I know. I'm starving, about to make a meatloaf in a little bit. There you go. Fucking meatloaf, buddy. Season the meat. Yeah, that hand lettering took me. It was probably a combination of hand lettering and fucking all the stippling that made me just, or dot work as I like to call it, it just had me dreading every page. But like this comic, this Western comic is going to be done in my Filthy Ralph style. So like the traditional sort of, if you take a look at that, hold on a minute, I got it right here. For instance, like see how he's got an environment around him here? It's going to be like that style of environment, but a Western. You know what I mean? But in like my style of right, there's a inside of Captain Spaulding's thing. So like see like all that, like all this rigmarole around it, like that kind of stuff. There it is. Fucking meat. I've had meatloaf probably since I've had stuff that you might consider meatloaf, but a big old fucking meatloaf. That was a meal that we didn't really have at my place. We had a lot of fucking pasta and goulash, as we called it. Goulash is just basically taking ground beef with peppers, onions, and shit like that, spices and stuff, and then boiling some either macaroni or like any kind of pasta you want, and then putting the like straining it and all that shit, putting your meat mixture and veggie shit into the stuff, and then adding a can of tomato sauce, or like even making sauce on the side. And then that's how I do it. But back in the day, like before I like gave a fuck about, like I was trying, I want to be quick with it or whatever. Like now I love cooking. It's one of my favorite fucking things ever. And like a thing I learned how to do recently was make Yorkshire pudding, which is like this English sort of fucking food. It's all you really need is like flour, salt, what was it? Flour, salt, oil, and an egg. And then like if you're making a roast beef or something, like or like anything you're cooking with it, take some of that and put it in a muffin tray, and then put the muffin tray in the oven and make it get hot, and then pour your shit in there, and it kind of like bakes up until it almost looks like a dilapidated muffin, but a different kind of texture. It's different. I recommend it. It's really good with roast beef and potatoes and stuff. I do turkey meatloaf, lower cholesterol in it. Right on. I don't like turkey, man. I don't fucking eat it. Like eating chicken is like honestly like I work at a slaughterhouse and I fucking see a lot of chicken. I'm not the one that kills them, mind you, I'm just the one that weighs them. And it's fucked when you think about it, but like, damn, they're so good. Like when a chicken strip like doesn't taste good, then I'll stop. Because when it comes to I'm not getting a roasted chicken from the fucking store and bringing it here. I only eat boneless, skinless chicken breasts. That's the fucking only kind of chicken I'm buying. If there's bones in it, I don't want to see it. In the slaughter industry, we call those the frames. All right, I don't want nothing to do with the frames. Okay, that's it. Yorkshire pudding is so yummy. It's an English Sunday roast. Yeah, oh, it's so fucking good. All right, guys, I'm gonna get up early. All right, peace out, Cammy. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Fuck, that was fucking insane. I described Yorkshire pudding. Another good one is motherfucking banana bread is an easy one. Like shit that you love that you might, everyone loves banana bread as far as I'm concerned. And it's one of the easiest things to make. I love banana bread, man. I think I probably have the makings out there right now to make a fucking banana bread. I should film a video how to make banana bread. High as fuck at 1 a.m. This is trippy because like I usually, and people, you guys probably know, because of the shitty, orientation the camera's at when I've been streaming lately, it's because I've been doing it off of my phone. And I tried tonight and it didn't look the same. Felt like I was being hacked or something. Because like usually I've went on YouTube on my phone and streamed dozens of times. But this time was different. It looked different. And I was like, I don't trust this. I'm going on the old fucking third-party Melon app fucking thing. Banana bread is so good too. Almost the same recipe as meatloaf. Yeah. Would you put flour in a meatloaf? Like the way that I've like, because I've never like made a meatloaf personally, but if I was going to, I would take the ground beef, season the fuck out of it, add a couple eggs, bag of plain chips or cheese chips, and then fucking put it in like a mold, and then taking like some kind of like insane glaze and just keep glazing it over and over and over and over while it's in the oven. No flours, but breadcrumbs or crackers. Yeah, not bad. Fucking TV so goddamn high up. Like this is like if I was sitting here, this is me looking at the TV. My neck is like this. My eyes are like fucking Revelation or whatever the fuck. Have you ever seen that movie? The hell's it called? It's got Seth Rogen and like all those famous guys, and they're playing themselves, and it's the end of the world. It's called End of the World, matter of fact. But when they're like in the store and they just go, oh, like that's how I feel like that's what I look like when I'm watching TV in here. You could probably use crackers and banana bread if you broke them up. Probably could. It'd have to be, I don't know, not like, I wouldn't want it to be salty, would you? Fucking crazy, man. Yeah, see, there's the fucking, let's see what's going on here. Sorry. Trash Touch, I've seen you've been uploading some videos recently, man. I gotta check them out. Definitely gotta check them out. It's been a while. It's hard. It's like, you know, it's hard for me to watch a fucking movie or like YouTube videos sometimes because like my thing is like I'll put on let's just say for instance a video where a guy's talking about animation, and then I fall into the fucking animation videos, and like that's all I'm watching, and I don't even really look at my subscriptions or the home. A lot of times, like if you click on home in the top left, it'll just give you like shit that's kind of related to stuff you've been watching. It's not bad, but the peanut butter Ritz and banana bread would be, oh my god. I can't find those peanut butter ones recently. I always see the cheese ones, and yeah, those little fucking peanut butter Ritz things, man. Crack those fuckers up. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to find the time too. It's like, fuck, do I want to watch a bunch of fucking 10-minute videos, or do I want to throw on a movie or a podcast and just sit there and fucking make food? Fuck, I had like a blister on my fucking hand, and it's like it popped. Like it's because I was fucking shoveling something on the weekend, and I got a blister like in the shittiest spot, like right fucking there. Can't even see it. Right there. It's not the biggest, but it's a bastard. Anyways, yeah, that's basically it though. I've been like I said earlier, I want to fucking reorganize my movie collection and really narrow it down. Like I know Trash Dash, you've done something that is I mean, I don't think I would do it, but I like it. I like the idea of like those lunch boxes. Like you can keep everything but just toss the cases, and I'm like, fuck, I like that, but at the same time, like I don't want to have to like rebuy cases or anything like that. Like pain in my ass. I go down rabbit holes. Been watching a lot of King of the Hill related videos, like people talking about the. Oh, I love King of the Hill, man. One of my favorite characters is John Redcorn. Dale, I've got a session with your wife. I love the one episode. He's like, Hank, I would never give treatment to Peggy the way that I give treatment to Nancy. And Hank goes like, oh, or whatever the fuck he says. I don't know. Boomhauer's a good character too. They're all good characters, man. I love King of the Hill. Bobby. Hey, Dad. People called me Bobby Hill a few times growing up, and I was fucking hated it. But then, like, I got taller, and then people, you know, Bobby Hill's like a small guy, right? Hey, Dad. And Joseph. Who else was good? Well, Hank Hill was obviously the best, but, you know, even like the people at the propane. What was the one guy's name? Me and my friend Mike always used to make fun of his, like, fuck was his name? Joe Jack. Hey, Joe Jack. I just throw in cases in the closet. Somebody's gonna throw a DVD back in the case if I like the movie, but if it wants, that makes sense. The reboot of King of the Hill is coming soon. Wow, I didn't even know. Hey, honey. Yeah. What's his fucking boss's name? Mr. Strickland? I like that one where he like takes Bobby on like this gambling adventure. Like Bobby ends up in an alley at the end or something. I remember. I think Buck Strickland. He ends up like in the back of Hank's truck at one point. Crazy shit. I don't know if they're gonna do it the voice of Dale. I know, that's insanity. The other person I heard that passed away today was the guy that did the Super Size Me documentary, which I loved. I wouldn't say I loved it. I think I liked Bowling for Columbine better. But those movies came out like when I was a kid, so they were like big deals. Like just like Bowling for Columbine was such a big deal. Yeah, fucking Dale Gribble. Squirtle Tactic 10. I found out the Super Size Me guy was a super rapist too. Holy fuck, I didn't know that. Those are just fucking not good fucking things. God damn. Yeah. Fuck. That's fucking sad. But you guys, I think I'm gonna split because it is 1 something in the morning now. And I want to be productive, and I'm probably gonna go fucking live with my old lady. So I'll talk to you guys. Probably do a video through the week or two, and then definitely maybe next Friday streaming, as far as I'm concerned. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'll read this last comment here. Trash. Me either. I guess he had a lot of sexual assault charges that settled out of court. That's fucked. Peace out, Trash. Peace out, VZ. Have a good night, guys, and see you later.